Most sellers believe that every home sale works the same exact way. You list the home, there's some back and forth, the price comes down a little, and eventually everyone meets in the middle, right? That assumption is why so many home sales hurt more than they should. And before I get into this, quick context so you know where this is coming from. My name is Sean Reddy of the Keller Williams Reddy Group. We sell real estate in both Florida and Colorado. Between our team, we've been doing this for 21 years and have sold over 2,000 homes. And the majority of our work is with sellers whose homes didn't sell the first time or are currently sitting on the market longer, and this is feeling harder than expected. So this means we spend a lot of our time inside of stalled listings or expired listings and in tough negotiations, helping sellers change that outcome. So what I'm about to walk through isn't theory. It's patterns we see repeated over and over and over again across different markets and across all price points. So in reality, homes sell in three very different ways, and which one you end up in has nothing to do with luck and everything to do with leverage. So the first way, this is the one nobody plans for. The home gets listed and mentally the move starts immediately. People start planning schools, jobs, timing, what life looks like at the next destination. Then weeks pass by, interest fades, months go by. Eventually the listing expires. There is no move, there is no sale, just 6 months of living in limbo and then having to emotionally rewind the decisions that you've already made. That's not just a failed transaction, that is life literally on pause. And unfortunately, in this past 12 months, roughly 50% of homes that have hit the market in the markets that we serve have experienced this first model. So the second way, it technically ends in a sale, maybe, but it's exhausting. The home sits so long on the market, there's multiple price reductions, and the price drops just keep stacking up. Buyers notice, they smell leverage. When an offer eventually comes in, it's usually, we'll call it pretty aggressive. Negotiations feel one-sided. Inspections turn into shopping lists. The contract feels fragile right up until closing, if it closes at all. These sales take time, usually far more time than the seller expected or planned for. And even worse, when they close, it rarely feels clean or confident. And here's the part that most people miss here. If you're in either of these scenarios, the market's not punishing you. It's not a bad market. You don't have a bad agent. It's giving you feedback. So let's talk about the third way. The third way homes sell is completely different. This is when multiple buyers compete. The winning buyer doesn't negotiate down. Oftentimes they compete up. They don't ask for concessions. They protect the deal at all costs. Inspections are painless. Closings are often accelerated instead of dragged out. And this is where I need to challenge a common belief. When demand is created for a home, it's literally impossible to underprice a home. An artificially low price does not give money away. It attracts attention, and attention brings more buyers. More buyers create competition. Competition pushes the price to where the market actually is. So if your home hasn't sold, or it's been sitting with reduction after reduction, or tough negotiations, you're not stuck. You're at a decision point. Pivoting doesn't mean starting over. It means responding to what the market has already made obvious and acting decisively instead of waiting longer and hoping leverage comes back or the market floats you. Small adjustments keep you in the same model. Decisive moves change the entire dynamic. And most sellers don't end up with the wrong outcome because they made a bad decision. They end up there because they stayed loyal to a strategy long after the market had a chance to vote. So if you want to see which of these three paths your home is actually on, and what a pivot could look like in real actual numbers, you can book a short strategy session using the link below. It's straightforward, There's no pressure, just clarity around your options. That's not optimism, that's strategy.